Bag secured, let's go. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I hope you are keeping well. And I hope you are well fed, because I am not as well fed as you at the moment, as I am now day 2 into my weight cut. And yeah, I'm basically eating this 3 times a day and a steak, so a ribeye steak for dinner, and 50 grams of rice. That's what I had yesterday. So I'm going to probably take you through a full day's eating today. This is my breakfast. This is 75 grams of cream of rice, salted caramel. It's fucking putrid. I do not like it. 30 grams of chocolate whey protein, 20 grams of peanut butter, 50 grams of cream. And that's it. Bit of salt. Yeah, that's basically all I'm eating. It is sludge, as you can see, the texture, the consistency. I tried making it as good as possible, the actual cream of rice. So my nutrition coach, Shane Story, sent me on a video how to make the best cream of rice. And thank you very much for that, Shane. But it sucks. Not your recipe, by the way. Just cream of rice in general. But yeah, main reason I'm doing it is so I am able to consume all my calories, so roughly about 2,800 to 3,000 calories per day. So I'm still eating that coming up to the competition, but I'm basically doing a gut cut where I am pulling back my carbs and swapping them for fats. So it's a very high fat, lower carb diet now this week. Trying to keep protein roughly the same, hence the 50 grams of whey protein, hence the ribeye steak, but really high fat quality there. So all that carb water retention that would have been accumulated over the last couple of weeks, that will just eventually flush out over the next couple of days. And I'm noticing it straight away. So in my diary, this is my diary where I actually log my wins every morning and night for the last week. So yesterday morning I was 84.5 kg. I went to bed at 85.3 and I woke up this morning at 83.6. Now this is Thursday, the 26th. I have to weigh in on Sunday at 1:30 p.m. and I have to weigh 83 kilos. My scales, from what I remember from my last competition, is 0.5 kilos over the official weighing scale. So if that's accurate, if that's true, I, as of this morning on Thursday, weigh 83.1 kg. So I don't know, I'm waiting for a text from my coach, Shane, to see, do I need to pull back this weight cut, because I'm cruising. Yesterday was a bit of a challenge, not so much that I was feeling very hungry, just the kind of food that I'm eating, that's a bit shite in comparison to what I was eating. I was eating chicken thighs, sweet potatoes, broccoli, delicious chili oil, good food. And now I'm just eating this muck, but has to be done. And we're almost there. So another couple of days to go. My water has remained the same. I haven't done any water loading techniques or nothing like that yet. So, and obviously I won't have to, because as I said, I'm 4 days out and I'm pretty much on point with my weight already. So that's very promising. But yeah, going to get this into me. Have a bit more work to do. I had a copyright call there this morning, so I'm going to get stuck back into some work. It's 10:30 in the morning, and then I have a meeting, a very important meeting in Wallinkeo with my coach Dav, my training partner, and we're going to head up to the gym. I'm going to get my last training session in before the competition's out. So yeah, I shall see you on the road. I'll chat to you soon. Let me enjoy this muck. Peace. Another prep done. Not touching another weight until we get down to the Marina Market in Cork on Sunday. I don't know where them last couple of weeks went. Like I was just saying to Dad there, wasn't that long ago I felt that we were sitting in Wallinkyo and we were saying, oh, we're 12 weeks out, slowly peaking. Now we're here, last session done and dusted. I'm feeling good, feeling fresh, feeling hungry. I need to go home and get myself a fat shake into me. And that is pretty much it. Feels good though. I'm feeling optimistic to have a good day. Like there's no pains, no niggles, nothing of that kind coming into the competition. So that's always a great feeling. So there's only one thing to do, and that's suit up on Sunday. So yeah, let's get stuck in. Let's get back home. Need to cook for the rest of the day. So as I said yesterday, ribeye steak, 50 grams of rice, that shake, and then I'll have more cream of rice, more whey, more cream, more honey, more peanut butter. And that's me for the day. So yes, vamos, putaginas. Chat to you soon.
Do you want to do that again?
Welcome back to the kitchen. Time for liquid lunch. Basically, having 50 grams of whey protein, 30 grams of peanut butter, and 125 mils of fresh cream. And that is going to be my lunch. Up until later, where I'll have my steak, I'll have my rice, and then I'll finish off the day with more cream of rice, more peanut butter, and more honey. And that is all my calories for the day. But yeah, we're still pushing things along nicely. Got my final session completed. The next time I touch barbell will be down in Cork, which is nice, as I said in the car. So yeah, all is going swell, I suppose. There's not really much to do between now and the weekend actually, other than chill out. So I'm going to get this into me. I have a bit of work to do upstairs, which will keep me occupied, of course. And yeah, same thing tomorrow. So Fridays is usually client program updates and making sure everybody's geared up, ready to go for the week ahead. And that will keep them going. Me, myself then, Saturday is going to be a chill day. So usually I like to just put the feet up, watch some TV, watch a movie or something, trying to pass the time. But I also have my godfather's 10-year anniversary, and all the fam are meeting in a hotel down in Kildare. So what I can do is make my way from Dublin down to Kildare. I'm going to stay the night in my home place in Laois Sunday night, or Saturday night rather, and then Sunday morning I'll wake up in my own bed and I'll be able to drive down to the venue from there. It's about an hour and a half, not even an hour and a half. I'll take my time getting down. I don't weigh in until I think like 1:30 in the afternoon, so I have loads of time to kill. So that'll keep me occupied anyways, at least. So I'll get to see the fam, just probably have a coffee, won't be able to eat any food of course. But look, needs must, we'll persevere, push on, and we'll get stuck in. I'm starving, I'm going to get this shake into me, so I'll see you soon. Why do I need to lose weight? Now I'll answer it. It's because I compete in the under 83 kilo weight class. I currently do not weigh 83 kg, but I'm not far off it. I've been doing a weight cut the last couple of days if you haven't already noticed. So if you follow me on my socials, on my Instagram specifically, you'll see on my stories that I've been manipulating my calories, or my macros to be precise, in order to drop off that body weight so I can weigh in at 83 kilos on the day of my weigh-in, which is this Sunday. So what I've been doing is just manipulating my macros as per my nutrition coach has advised me to. Water is roughly remaining the same. But it's an attempt basically to just drop off an extra couple of kilos of water weight that I've been holding on to, and I will weigh in at 83 kg. The reason why I've been competing at 83 kg is almost to my detriment at this stage. But I felt like I was going to be more competitive. I thought, just basing it off previous totals in the under 83 kg weight class, I thought honestly that I had a crack at maybe cracking the top 5 in the country. And with this projected total that I'm hopefully going to hit now at the weekend, it's not looking likely, Brev. Which is, look, as frustrating as it is, it's kind of nearly like a wake-up call. And as I've said in previous videos in this series, is never sandbag yourself, never hold yourself to a weight class. And I would like to see myself as a walking example of that now. So lesson learned, I'm more than ready to push on up into the heavier weight classes, 93 kg specifically. So I'll give myself the next 2 to 3 years to build into that class. Like, there's literally an extra 10 kilos of potential gains that I have there, which is really exciting, first of all. And number two, it just allows me to continue my growth in the sport I love, you know. You never want to, like, I wouldn't like to be overly restrictive on myself any longer. You know, the last 6 months in particular have been challenging in the sense that I haven't not tracked a day in months, which there's no problem with that, but it just gets to a case where I can't see myself, if my body weight starts creeping over, say 86, 87 kg, I would need to take a step back and start, let's say, a quick diet phase just to stay within touching distance of the 83 kilo weight class. And realistically, for natural athletes, if you're the same body weight year in, year out, there's only so much muscle growth going on there. And if you're not growing any more muscle, you're not going to get much stronger. Now, technique-wise, your technique can improve over time, of course. But it does get to a certain point of diminishing returns. And I feel like I'm almost at that point now, especially seeing as this prep, as I said, it's not been as promising, I suppose, as the prep previous, where I was at that higher body weight, where I was about 89 kg the week of my competition, and I had a more excessive weight cut to weigh in at 83 kg because of the 24-hour weigh-in, as I mentioned in the past. But yeah, the main thing is, want to get heavier, want to get stronger, and I think the 93 kilo weight class is more suited to me in the long run anyways, because I am quite tall for 83 kilos. I'm probably one of the tallest in all of the 83 kg division in the country, so that's obviously a clear sign for me to eat up, get stronger. So yeah, that's where we find ourselves, and that's where I see myself going in the next couple of years, which is, as I said, very exciting. But yeah, why I'm trying to cut weight, make 83 kg one last time, call it the last dance if you will, and I'm very excited to see how I get on in the Marina Market on Sunday. So yep, I'm going to get stuck in here now, me and Echo. So if you can see, there's my boy. Echo is the main boy of the house. But I'm going to get stuck into my Invincible here at the moment and chill out for the evening. That's probably what I'm going to do between now and Sunday anyways. There's a lot of chilling out, get a couple of steps in, try to keep my steps up quite high. Well, not high, but fucking 7,000 steps. But that's a high day for me, seeing as I'm so sedentary, just sitting at the office desk all day. So yep, I'll get this done, chill out for the evening, and try to get as much sleep as possible. So yeah, I shall see you in the next video. The next video is probably going to be comp day. I might get another one done between now and then, who knows. But yeah, I hope to show you as much of the day as possible, from the weigh-in to my warm-ups, behind the scenes in the loading area, to see what that's like, my actual attempts, see do we get 9 for 9, that would be a lovely way to finish out my last competition, the 83 kilo weight class. And yeah, just trying to put up as big of a total as I can, and just do myself, do my coach, do my team proud. So I shall leave you with that. Chat to you soon. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever you fancy. It would be highly appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Chat soon.